Hi class, today I don't have my assistant to help me videotape, so I'm going to do my best to show you this. I am going to start by cutting out. So I've got my X-Acto knife, a nice clean blade. You twist here to put in the new blades. When you're done, very often a good idea is to pull out your blade and stick it in upside down so it doesn't hurt anybody. See that? Right. So I'm going to put it back in. Okay, I have my shapes that I've put here, and I've got my triangle. So what I'm doing is I'm aligning my triangle with the gray line that is there so that I know I'm going to have a nice right angle. And then I cut in this direction, and then I'm going to cut all the way down in this direction. Okay, now I know I need them to be 1 inch by 1 inch. So looking at my ruler here, which I guess is backwards when you see it, but I'm going to go from 1 inch to 1 inch in the middle and not on the end because it's hard to see, and sometimes this never is confident that it's accurate. So I very often use my X-Acto knife to just put a little dot in there instead of getting a pencil. So I put a dot here and a dot here, but I'm also going to be using my triangle, which should create a nice line, straight line. So I can put my triangle and I see my little dot, but I'm also lining it against where I had cut it before. So I've got a perpendicular line where I cut it there, and then I can double check and I see that second dot that I put down. So very carefully, actually I'm going to stand up for this because I'm a little bit awkward sometimes, but I am going to cut again all the way down. So I cut all my shapes at the same time, and then using my triangle lined up against that bottom edge, I'm going to look and measure 1 inch. So I'm going to bring my triangle closer to that 1 inch mark. Scoot it back. All right, so now I can see where I have a line here, and I've got this lined up here. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to hold this over top. Am I doing that right? Yeah, so you can see I've got a cut line here and here. There's one behind that ruler, and so now I know where that inch is. I'm going to do that one right there. So I don't need this here. I hold down nice and tight, and I cut. And then coming back here, I haven't measured yet. I'm just going to do that first nice clean cut. And so I can see, that's showing you, but where I painted, it's not totally square. But I'm going to cut it square. And I pull back my triangle, and now I am going to scoop my triangle up to where I see the first cut, and where I put my triangle is the second cut. And I again line up my triangle here, and I cut. So I have two nice, don't pull them apart if you don't get it tight. Sorry, if they don't come apart, go back in with your X-Acto knife and just do a little push to cut it. You don't want to pull it, okay?